What up? I survived. So good thing I picked today to leave Tampa. That's what I say, man. You gotta trust the spirit, man. You gotta trust when someone's telling you to move. You gotta move on that shit, because look what today looks like. I'm about to show you guys. Wet, nasty, you know. And they were charging double a night. And it looks so wet and nasty and shit out here. So I'm glad that I left when I did. I trusted in my intuition and I left. Or I'm leaving, you know. Look how fucked up the weather is. So I'm glad I made that decision. But anyway, I survived the Bang Brothers. Man, let me tell you, man, that was horrible last night. Ooh. I would not go through that again. Hell no. Well, I'm in Tampa. I'm leaving Tampa. I'm leaving Tampa right now. I woke up late, super late. You guys know why. I got banged out last night by the Bang Brothers. There was one banging behind a damn door, having sex, and one was having sex up above my head, and they banged me out, man. I woke up out my sleep. Damn. But I'm glad, man. It was cool. I like Tampa. It was nice. But you know, someone was telling me to move. It was like, hey, go back up north. So I was like, all right, going back up north. So I'm about 3 hours away from Jacksonville, so I'm gonna go to Jacksonville, Florida. There was a roach in the room. Everything you don't want. A roach in the room. You hearing other people having sex. Just crackheads all around. Like in the back, there was some purely some drug activity. I think what was going on last night, I think a prostitute rented that room out. Cause I thought about it. I was like, how's she banging from 12 a.m. to like 7 a.m. There's no way in hell. She had to have had somebody. She had to have rented that room out, and people were coming by the hotel to bang her out, and it was horrible. So I'm out of that shit. You know what I also want to call it? The torture chamber. It was a meat grinder. I had one on one side and one on the other side just grinding me. Oh, I just heard her go, oh shit. This shit fell, hold on. This phone is so big. And there's a lot of shaking going on right now, hold on. I'm going towards, it says north. Okay. These 4 lanes. Okay, hold on. All right. I'm driving on the highway, and it's raining and everything. I'm gonna hang this shit back up. If I can. I'm about to see it like this for now. But now I got hit by the Bang Brothers and the meat grinder. And it was loud, man. I'll tell you, it was some loud ass shit. And it wasn't the sound of the it wasn't that woke me up. It was like pure pounding, like a drum. Like it was just pounding through the damn floor like a jackhammer, and then like One was pounding through the wall. I was like, he's gonna bust the wall. And then my door was just shaking and shit. And then somebody said the night before, do you think they have ghosts? I was like, the ghost is the motherfucker in there fucking all night. And some woman in there, she was like, oh, I need a Red Bull. She said, I need a Red Bull. I was like, oh my God. She was putting in that work. I kid you not. I was like, this has to be a prostitution thing. I don't know. I never heard in my life someone in the middle of sex saying, I need a Red Bull. Only in Tampa, apparently. So I got up late. 20 minutes later, the fucking, you know the people who clean the rooms and shit, they like to get shit done early. I'm like, oh, y'all so considerate. Y'all know I told y'all motherfuckers the night before that during the night that I had the meat grinders and they came super early. I was like, and I told the woman, I was like, I said, come back at 12. And she continued to come in the room. And she walked in there, looked at me, after I told her don't come in the room, looked at me and she said, oh, what did you say? I said, I'm checking out at 12. Oh, okay. What about if I had no clothes on? You know what I'm saying? What in the world is they running? But anyway, I'm leaving now and I'm glad I'm hitting the road. I did survive. I just wanted to make this a short video. I don't want to be up on here talking like I did this morning. But let me tell you something. It was called a Tunisian Inn. It looks good on the pictures. If you go on Priceline and look at the pictures, it looks like a nice. This guy's going like 50 miles an hour. I gotta go around this guy. Hold on, before he get me just an accident. It was called a Tunisian Inn. And I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. Unless you want a jacuzzi. I mean, if you really want a jacuzzi and you want it for an alright price, you know, go at your own risk. That's all I would say about it. Go at your own risk. I wouldn't do it again. The jacuzzi wasn't worth it to me. I saw 2 roaches in there and it wasn't worth it to me. The motherfucker practically begged me to stay there. I was ready to get my money back and leave. The first time I saw the first room. But he begged me, and when I saw the upgrade, I was jacuzzi. I ain't never had a jacuzzi before in the damn. Well, I have way back in the day. That's kind of like an old school thing. They don't really have jacuzzis in hotels like that. You know what I'm saying? That should have been my first clue right there when they had that jacuzzi in the room, because most places don't do that. They just have that nice shower. Some of them offer a bathtub, but got there, you know, it was cool. The first night, it was nice, but it was the weekend. If you're gonna stay in a suite like that, don't stay in there on the weekend, man. It was Bang Brothers Central, man, and man, it felt like a poltergeist was in there. Boom, 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 bah, boom. I could have made a fucking Michael Jackson album out there. You know what I'm saying? Like some 90 Michael Jackson music, got that shit. Teddy Riley would have had a blast in that bitch. I would have had Pharrell Williams and Teddy Riley in there collecting samples from all them beating on the walls. They're making their own tempo. Shit. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Ain't never seen nothing like it. You know, I was like, what did I say? I said my guy. And I hardly ever say my guy, but I was like, hurry up, my guy. And I realized she was running a goddamn operation. Operation fuck. It was like 12 to 7 a.m. operation. She's like, I'm gonna fuck as many motherfuckers from 12 to 7 a.m. and make my money, and I'm gonna sleep during the day. And that's exactly what she did too. She knew that they weren't gonna have anybody that really was gonna bother her like that, because they don't give a fuck. And she just banged all night going, And then I had another one down right beside me. So it was just too much. But I am definitely glad to be. It's going to be raining in Tampa today, so I'm actually escaping it right now by going to Jacksonville. And the hotels are cheaper in Jacksonville. I was looking at the hotels. I'm like, man, I can get something way nicer than this for like 120, 130 bucks. Because he was going to charge me like 160 for the room, because he kind of gave it to me because of the fact that I had reservations and it was a terrible room. So I wasn't going to pay no 160 to get banged out 2 more nights. I ain't doing it. Anyway, guys, the next time you hear from me, I will be in Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you guys so much for those who were up last night. I appreciate that. All right, guys, take it easy.